Gentlemen, it is an honor for me to be the two-time champion of Los Abrazos Fantasy Football League. First, I want to thank you for everything. It's been a great year. And like the Spurs, I think I only want to win on even years and not the odd like the Spurs. But, next year I'm going for the repeat. And, it's been a great season for me. I'm just the best at fantasy football around. Last year I got kind of screwed and got fourth place. This year, I kind of took it easy. I drafted Aaron Rodgers, and then y'all let me have Antonio Gates in the last pick of the draft. How did he fall to me in the last pick of the draft? I don't know. But all I really needed is Le'Veon Bell and Matt Forte. Other than that, everybody else's drafts were just pretty ridiculous. So I came out smelling like a freshly picked rose, while the rest of y'all are dirty, stinky, crusty roast beef vaginas. To my worthy Super Bowl opponent, Chris Gordon. You got pretty unlucky coming to the final week of the Super Bowl with some injuries, and then, you know what, you are a worthy opponent, and I'm glad I got to play you. The commish laying down the law. But oh well, it's good to be on top. Second place or first loser isn't too bad. To my semifinal opponent, Marcel, what exactly was going on, man? You played Julio Jones, and you had two other guys put up goose eggs in a semifinal. However, even though, you had three players have 0 points, Jeremy Hill made me pretty nervous, and you had three of the top 4 players for points in the matchup. So if you actually would have played some decent players, you might have been in the final. Hayden, the defending champ, thank you for letting me win this year. Last year you had a good run. I had to get to somebody. I came in 2 years ago, and I don't want to win all 3 years. This is my third year. So that would be kind of rude, but thank you for letting me have it this year. To my fearless leader on the pitch, Anno, it's been a great season with your points championship. You got a little screwed with a 1 point, losing by 1 point to Gordo in the semifinal, man. It's been that was exciting for me. It must have sucked for you. Goyo, coming on a 7-game winning streak, coming into the playoffs. You made me a little nervous. I'm kind of glad you didn't make the playoffs because you were the one I was looking out for. And from the 7-game winning streak, I'm going to go to Eddie. What a season, bro. The rookie season. You drafted Adrian Peterson, Wes Welker, RG3, Danny Woodhead, Josh Gordon. Yeah, you paid the penalty quite often. Now, I got to start my dynasty. I want 2 years, So what? I need a repeat, and that's what's going to happen next year. I hate to say it, guys. I can just draft. Y'all let me pick up Justin Forsett in the waiver wire. Yeah, every year, y'all let me pick up these guys, and I'm just too good for you to let that happen. But if you're going to smell like crusty anuses that have just been like double penetrated, you got to step up your game. Okay? Next, new business. Ask the members of Los Abrazos Fantasy Football League to accept a rule change. The person who finishes last of the season next year has to show up to a training session for Nisoa in the clothing of the league or the defending champion's choice. So we can either do that as a committee. We all choose what has to happen. Something needs to happen for the Sacco Bowl. I want there to be a Sacco Bowl in this league, and I think a lot of other owners feel the same way. So if we can get a Sacco Bowl in the league next year, I think that'll be hilarious. So, guys, thank you for everything. It's been wonderful just to spank all of your asses for the second year in a row. See you next year.